The Thomas Massie thing, like it's to me, it's like you gave up so much for so little, and now the people of
Yeah.
Kentucky said we're done.
You know how hard it is to lose a race as a seven-term incumbent? It's so hard as in a safe district. Like he could have held that seat for 40 years if
Yeah,
he was just a little more pragmatic, a little bit,
yeah.
a little bit more reasonable. But no, I mean, and then, to go out and blame, I mean, I was actually like, I was talking with a member of Congress who is in a much more precarious district. And one of the things he said to me, which I thought was really interesting, was like, I look at some of these people, he said he looks at these people in safe seats and some of whom are like futzing around and do something that might lose them their seat. And it's like, what is wrong with you? Do you have any idea what I have to do to hold my seat? Like, it's a full-time job of managing all the constituencies and keeping everybody in the tent because I only won my last race by like 2,000 votes.
Yeah.
So, and he looks at somebody like Massie, he's like, you're a clown. You could have held that seat for 40 years without breaking a sweat and continue to do whatever you were doing. But no, you had to pull a stunt, and now you're not going to be in Congress anymore.
And still have been principled and anchored and focused, and you'd be in the room to influence what happens. Your voice and your principle would precede you
Because
into the room.
you're one in a body of 435, so
Yes.
there's a limit to what you're going to be able to do within the confines of being in a party and in a House of Representatives. You could probably have made some sort of request that like one particular provision needed to go because it was particularly offensive to you. But knowing that this was the president's agenda, that the party was behind it, that there were a couple hundred other Republicans who were supporting it, you needed to find your way to yes and figure out what you could get out of this bill that made sense and that you could go back to your district and sell. But that's not what he's doing. He's just, he just wanted to obstruct and just didn't want to be part of the team. It's like, okay, well, politics is a team sport. So, and I guess what? He wasn't running as an independent. He wasn't running. He wants the protection of the Republican Party and the support of the Republican Party without any of the obligations to the Republican Party and Republican voters.